Joshua 6:10. Yes, Joshua 6:10. And Joshua had commanded the people, saying, you shall not shout, nor let your voice be heard, neither shall a word proceed out of your mouth, until the day I say to you, shout, then you shall shout. You know, as Christians, there's times it's best that we remain silent. Sometimes the Lord don't give us the words to speak when we're witnessing to people because it's better us remain silent. Sometimes we can say too much, and it's better off us remaining silent and let their circumstances catch up to where they come to us by the Spirit working them. So sometimes it's important to remain silent, and then later, as we're led to speak up. 1 Timothy 6:17-19. 1 Timothy 6:17-19. Instruct those who are rich in this world's goods, not to be proud, and not to fix their hopes on so uncertain things as money, but upon God, who endows us richly with all things to enjoy. You know, Jesus says, "Don't store your treasure up here on earth, where rust and moth can destroy, but lay up our treasures in heaven." We can fixate too much. Now, having money, providing a life is important, but we can focus too much on that to where we neglect what God wants from us. We can be so complacent in where we're at and so relaxed that when God chooses to do something different by us not having one of them luxuries we have, it shakes us up because our focus is more on that. And while losing things isn't easy, our focus should solely be on the Lord, and we should count everything else as a blessing and not something we deserve. Our life isn't to become rich in monetary value of this world. Our focus should be on serving Him. Oftentimes, there's preachers out there today that preach God blessing monetarily. Well, that ain't true. Yes, blessings can be received monetarily. We see that with Solomon, how God blessed him with money, as an example. But we also see how he took from Job. Later, he gave back what he took from Job. Was Job not blessed? Did God not favor Job? No. So it isn't necessarily if we live right, He'll give us money. It's if He sees us as a fitting servant to serve Him, He'll give it to us so we can serve Him. It's about how we serve Him. Sometimes money may distract us from serving Him, and then He probably won't give us it because He'll keep us from Him. He'll just hurt the relationship, which is most important to Him, just as it should be to us. So He's saying, yeah, I'd like to give them that, but I can't, because then they fall away from me. Verse 19. Tell them to do good and to grow rich in noble actions, to be ready to give away and to share. And that's what I was just talking about. We should be ready to act. We should be willing to give rather than take. Christ gave it all for us. We should be willing to give things back in His name for others, to bless them. Verse 19. And so acquire a treasure which will form a good foundation for the future. Thus they will grasp the life which is life indeed. Now, it isn't saying you do this and you gain life. It's saying because you have life, you gain this. Do this. We serve because we have life. That continues. That also, we're to lay up our treasures in heaven. by doing things that the Lord would want us to do. We don't do the things the Lord would want us to do to gain the rewards in heaven, but we do the things the Lord wants us to do because they're the right things to do in the first place. Our treasures should be opportunities, serving Him, making Him happy. Because in serving Him, making Him happy, we'll find true blessing. A blessing that having riches cannot give.